Hi guys, one of our tenants have just moved on, so we thought we'll pop down, have a look around, and take the opportunity at the same time actually to do a video and show you guys what we're going to do with this property. Let's walk inside first. Okay, so just some history about this property. This is actually, I think, our very first property that we purchased. It was actually purchased between my sister and myself in 2003, I believe. We paid 69,000 for it. Yeah, so, and I think now, once the work is going to be done, it should be worth about 160. So that's the sort of the figure side of things. The current tenant that was here, she's an absolutely amazing tenant, older lady. I think we kept the rent really low. Actually, it was only like 600 a month because she's such a great lady. There was just no need to increase the rent. She was really house proud. She really looked after it. And unfortunately, she got cancer and she had to move on. So I think her son has sort of cleared the property out and put the key back for us. It's a Sunday. It's just, nice and wet. So Sunday afternoon. Sorry, yeah, afternoon. Nice and cold, nice and wet. So sort of no rest for a landlord really. Thought we'll pop down, have a look around. Now the purpose of this video is twofold. Firstly, it's to go through it and show our builder and some trades what we need doing to the property. So we'll use this video to forward onto them and ask for a quote, essentially. Also, my partner Tan and her brother have just had their offer accepted on the first single let. So, and it's a very similar property to this one in terms of stats. So in terms of price point, rent, the amount of work that needs doing, stuff like that. So we're going to use this as an exercise to go around and see what needs doing and to just go through the process with her so that she use this as a bit of experience so that when we complete on her property purchase, she'll know what to do. Okay, so what we're going to do is quickly walk around and what I do is I'll just use this now as an opportunity to say this is what we need to do to this property to get it up to sort of the spec we want it to do, get it to. I'm going to, so I did some research before getting here. The rent right now in this area is about 750 for something like this, or 700. I think I can get this up to about 850 per month, just based on sort of experience and what I can do with it. I believe that if we spend about 10, maybe, well, we'll see. We'll spend some money on it, and then we'll get the property valued at around 160. Potentially we can do extension, but I know there's a ceiling price around here already. So, we have to make sure that everything, the budget makes sense, and that we're kind of getting back as much money as possible once we come to revalue it. Anyway, that's the aim. Okay, let's walk around. So this is the front reception room as you walk in. Actually, we'll go back to the front door because there was a decision there. So obviously outside we're going to clear up. Now this door, I think to make a good impression, we're actually going to replace it. We've replaced a few front doors already at some of our properties, and it makes a massive difference. I think they cost about £1,000, 1,400 to do, but really, really worthwhile. That will be replaced. This one, it's fine. It's a bit old. What we're going to do is just get it cleaned up, so get it properly repainted, sanded down and properly repainted. But hopefully keep this door as it is and just change sort of the fittings to make it nice and plush and presentable. This door we're going to change to something more modern. As you see, again, 2017. This was 17 years ago when we purchased it, and I did a very light refurb about 5 years ago. So yeah, this is going to change to something more modern, just a straightforward panel door. All these wallpaper, that's all going to come off, and then it's going to repaint. Well, all the wallpaper throughout the house is going to come off, and then we're going to repaint everything. This chimney breast is going to go. It's a bit dated, it's taking up too much space in the whole property. So we're talking about all this, all that, that all needs to go. The flooring, again, this needs to go because this is now really, really dated. It's laminate flooring, but this is laminate flooring back in the days. So I think what we're going to do is just we're just going to carpet this instead to make it more comfortable. This door is actually fine. It's actually quite a nice door. So maybe get that repainted. I'll put it on. That can remove the inside of here. Like if you want to put the camera in here, just okay, lights are gone. Underneath the stair thing, again, all this can just wallpaper can be stripped back, carpet downstairs can go, and just refresh all that. Lights seem okay. So we were in a bit of a dilemma at this property because the bathroom is downstairs and the kitchen's quite small, and then there's 3 bedrooms upstairs, 2 doubles and 1 sort of large single. I was toying around with the idea of moving the bathroom upstairs and then having a bigger kitchen, but then losing a bedroom, and I'm not sure that's such a good idea right now, given that more people want, people are starting to want more bedrooms or large properties. And then if we did that, so we're reducing the bedrooms, the amount of bedrooms, and then we're kind of pushing it to a certain bracket that might not be as profitable, let's say, in the long term. There might not be as much demand for it. So it might be because I think we most realistically, we'll probably have to keep the bathroom downstairs, so that we can keep 3 bedrooms. Which means that unfortunately the bathroom stay downstairs, which isn't that comfortable, which is not that convenient, and the kitchen stays the same size, and it's not a very big kitchen. The other alternative is to put an extension at the back, but again there is a ceiling price in this area, and I'm not sure we will get our money back by adding an extension. Which I'm happy to do it as long as we sort of get our money back from it. So it might not be a good use of money. In this kitchen, so I think the tenants have actually wrapped these cupboards. So that's the original one. It actually looks quite modern, quite nice. So what I might do is actually leave the doors, leave the carcass, but then just replace all the worktops because they're really old. So in here, we'll replace the hob, the extractor fan with something more modern. I really like those sort of the black ones. That was kind of more hidden away, so that can be removed to make it more modern. I think we'll probably need to do new electrics throughout, new hob here, electric hob, because it's a rental. That's the meter, that's a cupboard. Potentially we might need to redo the flooring as well. And there are some cracked tiles, so it depends. I mean, yeah, they are kind of hidden. Washer dryer will go there, that also needs to be removed. I think that can stay there. Sink, we'll have to see. We might replace it or maybe just change the tap. Now, there is an issue here, which is there's nowhere to put a fridge freezer. So for a 3-bedroom house, for a small family, they're going to want a large fridge freezer or a fridge freezer. Before, because it's one single lady, there was just a small under-counter fridge freezer here. That's not going to be suitable for a large family. The only problem is there's no real space for a fridge freezer here. We potentially put it here, which means we'll lose cupboard space, and then we need to kind of chop this around, which is, it's not really very good use of space, and then there'll be also a weird void here. So that's something we have to kind of work out. Bathroom. So if you walk in, realistically, we're just going to have to redo this bathroom. So this is the door. Sort of cloakroom. So Tam suggested actually that we just completely take this away and completely open up the bathroom. So which means that the bathtub would have to be here, and then you see me? Yeah. The bathtub would have to be here, and we'll have to move the shower unit over here. Remove this and probably sort of cover up the piping. Put a shower screen across here and across here. That can stay. That looks quite nice. That can stay. Looks quite nice. But then everything else I think would need to go, and then we need to put a radiator in here as well. In fact, the original radiators was there. All this wall is the older fogey, so that can be sanded down and repainted as well. Let's go to the garden. Okay, so got a really nice, really big garden. Probably not the best for a rental, but to live, absolutely amazing. Just have to fix these. There's a panel down there that's been blown down. It's a fence panel, so that has to be fixed. I think the shed will have to be demolished and get rid of. Any broken fences will need to be repaired. I think other than that, this should be okay. There's no signs of damp or anything, and structurally it's sound. We've just cut some of the fern branches down last year, so that should be fine. Okay. So we're going upstairs. The 3-bed again. All these wallpaper will need to come down. So I'll put new carpeting in. So cupboard, original pipes. That can be repainted as well. Okay. That can be done. So this is the sort of the box room. It's still quite a decent size. Again, we'll do this throughout pretty much all the rooms. It's essentially take all the wallpaper down, see what's behind the walls. It probably will need rendering. Skip in and rendering, do that. And then repaint everything. The windows, they're okay for now. There's no sign of damp, so that should be okay. All the ceilings need to be repainted. Bedroom number 2. So again, all these laminate will have to come up, and then we'll have to re-carpet it instead. All these wallpaper, really, really old, that can all come down. That will need attention. But I think, other than that, it's straightforward. It's a nice functional room. Nice and big enough. Okay. So the master bedroom. That's been in there for a while. They're not actually that deep, but they do make the place look a bit old and foggy, so we need to just completely take all that off. Take that off. It's actually quite a good bed frame, but I don't know where to put it, so we might throw it or donate it, or if anybody's able to come pick it up. But some nice, really nice furniture. So really nice chest of drawers over here. If you come around, Tan. So that one, hopefully we'll move it to another property or donate it. Got one in there. That can all come down. More cupboard space. So essentially in here it's just to make good. So repaint it. Potentially add a light if necessary. But otherwise, take the laminate off. I think this might need new electrics throughout as well, which is going to be costly. But I think that's it. So I expect this to take about 4 weeks, maybe 5 weeks. It shouldn't take that long, and then we should be able to re-let it at about 800, 850 as a 3-bed. In terms of quotes, we'll see what quotes come back as, but I would expect it, once it's been done properly, to be revalued at about 160, 170k. Okay, hopefully that's been helpful. See you guys next time. Bye.